Moore.
Emily Gutierrez,
Do I
present.
need to take your phone?
Gutierrez.
All right, Mr. Moore was here yesterday. Is this an add-on case?
Yes, Judge, I believe so.
Waive probable cause,
Waive probable cause.
ask to bond.
That's the bond, Judge. I just, my client is on parole and waiting to see what happens with that, so we'll just be asking for nominal bond this time.
From the state.
I do understand this is an add-on, Your Honor, but state is concerned that defendant served appears a year for aggravated assault in 2024. You're requesting to stay away from the prosecuting witness and a high bond.
$20,000. I'm sorry, $25,000 anyway, plus juris if requested.
Grand jury report date 5/21.
Hightower.
High power.
I'm guilty on behalf of Ms. Hightower.
Ask to bond.
You're asking for an OR plus EMU bond. Maya Lane is already representing Ms. Hightower on these two charges. She was out. The reason for the bond rebel is that there was a disorderly conduct for which she's receiving an OR plus EMU bond. She has no capacity to pay a bond. She's not working right now, but she's looking for work. She's hopeful to become a home health aide or work at a nursing home. She has no criminal convictions. She does have good contact with her attorney, and she provided me her cell phone as well as her sister's phone if there's any issue with contact with her. So we are asking for an OR plus EMU.
From the state.
From the city, Your Honor, we'd ask her to stay away from the victim, Julia Burnett.
And I would also note, Judge, she does have a stable address. She's lived in the same place with her daughter for the last 2 years.
Is Ms. Hightower employed?
She's not employed. She's looking for work right now.
Bond OR plus EMU was scheduled. Halt.
Lee Corbin, this is designation for Mr. Holt.
OR plus hold.
I'm here, Mr. Holt. Not guilty on behalf of Mr. Holt.
All right. Ask to bond.
We're asking the court for an OR plus EMU bond. They're currently being held on $5,000 for a DPO, which is the basis of the probation violation. To speak very briefly about that, the allegation for the DPO is that he was visiting his grandfather at a nursing home. Turns out, prosecuting was there. He has a stable address, stable cell phone number, Judge. He has been working with his probation officer. He's been doing well. He was ordered to complete anger management. He indicated to me he's done 8 out of his 16 classes. He wants to be able to continue that. He is looking for work at the moment, but is scheduled to start HVAC school through Scarlet Oaks in August. He's got to make payments for that by July, otherwise he loses his spot. We're asking for OR.
From the state.
Your Honor, state would again ask for a stay away from the prosecuted witness. State would be requesting a monetary bond due to the non-compliance with the existing orders.
$1,500 anyway, plus jurors if requested. Acosta,
Good morning, Your Honor. This is off of the 10:30 docket. I'll move to waive his appearance. He's in custody. This is another situation where one felony was remanded as 2 misdemeanors. So it looks like the theft does not have a bond. He hasn't paid bond on the A. So once again, I would be respectfully requesting an OR on the added charge.
from the state.
Your Honor, I would defer to the court as a bond, but I would ask for a stay away from the reported victim, Rock Kiskaden, Kiskaden.
Spell it again.
It was Kiskaden,
In the first name.
Rock, ROC.
All right. OR plus stay away from Rock Cascaden. The A will have the same bond.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I have a, she has a search warrant.
That was kind of fair. Hardly the same.
Oh, well, that's kind of. Oh, no, not for you.
Oh, is that why it's?
I don't know if it's here.
She said. The officer.
I was in here.
Yeah, she just got back.
Yeah, shall we take it? Just because of the like.
Yeah, she said she. Well, she got
My husband and I did like an anniversary trip in October and we went out west. So we went to national parks and stuff. Great plans. We didn't, we stayed from like hotels or something, so then we just got somewhere. Yeah. We did like Vegas. Yeah, it wasn't much. That was my first time. So we stayed at my parents. Okay, mine's like, or fashion is also for a little bit, left leg for me. It's like, it's overstimulating.
It really, I'm sure.
Can you text me?
And my oxygen, like, that's, I was reading this morning, and this addition of charges as
Another funny.
Oh, because you moved.
I guess in like medicine, you need like a threat.
Seriously.
It's like a second league. Yeah, that's what it is. It is like-
There is no rules.
One third of them. Yeah, I see why you do. She got me. See, I told you.
Well, it sounds like tomorrow, warrants being signed.
Huh?
All these warrants being signed? Sounds like
Yeah.
tomorrow might be busy.
That's what I was thinking in my head. I said the ones you looking for now, they have to be a big, because you gotta read it word for word.
Yeah.
I told you today wasn't gonna be this. I told you.
Miss Shawnee's always nice.
I can tell by the temperament. I had to yell at somebody, get me here, and then this is off today.
Yeah.
I knew.
I should have known, right when I walked in, I saw this thing. Like, I knew something was wrong.
Yeah.
The vibes were off.
Yeah,
The vibes were off.
yes, they are. Then I walk in and then my clerk give me a big old bag of M&Ms. I'm like, gotta give me the side eye. And I'm stamping for dear life and I ain't sent it.
What are all those?
Uh,
What are all those?
the provisions and designations, all different stuff. So they give them to the duty judge to get them out. Yeah,
Duty judge sounds terrible.
or you think everybody gets them, hey. Court is back in session.
All right, Clark.
Sir Crystal Clark. Motion for temporary protection order.
Esteban.
Yes, so Esteban, you're asking for Esteban bond. Mr. Clark is going to be filling out the temporary protection order. He is retired. Currently, his father is in hospice. He has been for a while. Mr. Clark has a separate address, but now lives with his father full-time, taking care of him. He can stay away from prosecuting witness. His last criminal contacts were traffic tickets in the past several years, Judge. Again, he is retired and we would be submitting on that.
From the state.
Thank you, Your Honor. I understand that this is charged as an M4, and I know the more recent charges have been dismissals, but according to his history, it does look like this is a pattern of behavior exhibited by Mr. Clark. So given that, I would ask for a monetary bond.
Does anybody have the alleged victim's date of birth? There's missing numbers.
Can I respond to that, Judge? I understand what the state is saying. I will say that the last actual conviction for anything like this was in 2018, which is at least 8 years ago, Judge. The other things were dismissed. We would say to the court that like there could have been a behavior previously, but Mr. Clark is not exhibiting that.
There's 1 violent felony, 1 felony, 4 violent misdemeanors, 5 misdemeanors, 1 prior failure to appear. $5,000 anyway, plus jurors if requested. Did you find the date of birth?
I do not have it in the paperwork, Your Honor.
Paul,
There's Joseph Paul. Joseph Christian, very quickly.
All.
Focus on. We're here. She's got witness, please, Judge.
Completely not guilty, Judge.
Esteban,
Yes, Judge, as to bond, we would be asking for an SOR bond. Ms. Hall is executing a temporary protection order. Ms. Hall has 0 failures to appear. She has very limited record, no felonies. Last criminal contact was in 2017. She's a grandson that lives with her, who's 6 years old, who she takes care of. She is from Cincinnati. She is able to live with her daughter. We would be submitting to her on that.
from the state.
Your Honor, we would defer to the court with the signing of the temporary protection order.
There's 1 violent misdemeanor, 1 misdemeanor, 0 prior failures to appear. The prosecuting witness refused to complete the domestic violence victim safety questionnaire. OR plus jurors if requested. Johnson,
Here's Shantina Johnson. Motion for temporary protection order.
Normal jurist.
Johnson, you want me right here?
it looks like this is from April 13th of 26. Mr. Johnson's mother, she did fill out the safety questionnaire, but only the part where she says she feels safe. And that there could be some mental health issues. Mr. Johnson has no record As an adult, no failures to appear, nothing of violence in his juvenile record. Is there anything from the state?
No, Your Honor, we have deferred this board.
He's executing the TPO
Yes.
supervised for. Tyson,
Cleared Alexandria Lowry. You have for a temporary protection order.
Let's see what not guilty, Judge.
all right, Esteban,
Yes, as to bond, Mr. Tyson has 2 children he takes care of. One is on the way. He was supposed to start working at temp services this week. That was his plan. 0 failures to appear, Judge. He will be able to stay away from prosecuting witness. He is executing the temporary protective orders. We will be asking for an SOR bond. Plus the TPO.
from the state.
We would defer to the court, Your Honor, with the execution of the CPO.
There are 3 prior violent felonies, 3 misdemeanors, 0 failures to appear. The prosecuting witness refused to complete the safety questionnaire. The officer noted minor injuries. OR on the failure to disclose. OR plus jurors if requested on the DV. Kane,
Other ones from my college.
I'm sorry, you said,
Other ones from.
Or jurors, Bob.
Your Honor,
The
Kane
Quan.
is 2 co-defendants, DeQuan and Devon. Do you want to do them?
yes. Let's do both.
Wait, yeah,
Yeah.
there's the Quan.
The Quan
There's the
and
Quan.
this is the one. Okay, put the bond over there.
Yeah.
Glenn Taylor present. Glenn Taylor.
Can I have, the bond?
Here. There you go.
I'll start with DeQuan Kane, waive probable cause.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and on, is it Devon or Davon? All right, on Davon Kane, waive probable cause. All right. Esteban,
Your Honor, as to bond, Mr. Kane's got a really nominal record. I really only see some traffic convictions for him. There's nothing of any violence at all. He is adamantly denying these allegations. The prosecuting witness is his mom's boyfriend, someone that he does not live with, that he will stay away from. He was working at Good Brothers, it's a restaurant and bar. Unfortunately, he lost that job about a month ago. So he's been looking since then. He's signed up with a temp agency, but they haven't sent him on any assignments yet. So he's got some savings. He thinks he could make a bond of about $5,000 at 10%. He would also be able to comply with any non-monetary conditions of bond. Oh, he's also currently in barber school.
All right. And Mr. Devon?
Judge, the court will note that his record is one minor misdemeanor. He is in college full-time at Lake Erie where he plays football. The workouts for football start May 18th, as well as he works in a nursing home that's noted on the pre-trial report. But he also owns his own landscaping business and just got his real estate license. I know that the allegation is an F2. Counsel for the co-defendant has spoken briefly about that. I would ask the court, even so, to set an OR bond, potentially with an ankle monitor, as he is still here for a couple of months.
From the state?
Yes, Your Honor. So the allegations are the victim, Mr. Taylor, stated he went outside to smoke, and when he saw his two stepsons, Devon and Daquan, and their friend Michael running up on him, the victim stated that Devon attempted to strike him with a closed fist, but the victim managed to duck the strike, cover his head, and protect himself. Soon after, the suspects took his iPhone 16 Plus and ran to a red and color Ford Edge. State's requesting a stay away from Mr. Taylor. Also, which is note there are two failures to appear for each of these defendants. And given the severity of the charges, state would be asking for some type of monetary bond.
Are there any allegations that I'm missing of a weapon is just a punch, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Not to minimize it, but there's no weapon involved.
Yes, Your Honor.
Daquan Kane both have no record as an adult except for minor misdemeanors, 2 prior failures to appear each. $5,000 anyway. This is on each, plus juris if requested.
Grand jury report date 5/21.
Collier.
Mr. Collier was not brought down this morning. So there's no objection to a 1-day continuance. If we need to put somebody on it tomorrow, one way or another.
Continue, no bond, room A, to May 13th at 9. Edwards.
Edwards.
Good morning, waive probable cause.
Yes, we'll waive probable cause.
Esteban.
Esteban, Your Honor, Miss Edwards is 65 years old. She lives in the Springdale area. She's lived here her entire life. She's a graduate of Reading High School, also has 2 years of Scarlet Oaks. She has custody of 2 of her minor grandchildren. 3 grandchildren live with her altogether. She is widowed, and she does receive a small monthly stipend from her husband's workers' compensation. She does not have much of a record, no felonies that I see. This is a felony 5 possession. Also, she indicates that she lives on a bus line. She's given me 2 different ways to get contact with her, and she does have some health issues that require medication. She's got pretty bad emphysema, and she does have some prescription medications that she does take. So we would ask for a supervisor or a bond for this.
Did you have anything you wanted to add?
Just reiterating the same, Judge.
From the state,
State will defer to the court.
there's 12 misdemeanors, 1 prior failure to appear, supervised or. Evans,
Grand jury report to the file. Rachel Test present. Rachel Test.
Evans. Mason.
I'll wait probable cause as he walks up.
all right, Esteban,
Judge, I do acknowledge that he just got out of the prison since October. I see that as a positive though because he's participating in transitional housing, he's on methadone, doing treatment through them. And I mention that too because I don't think he's going to be able to wear an EMU in transitional housing. Beyond that, Judge, he will stay away from the prosecuting witness. He does work full-time at a place called KBF, working at the Red Stadium. All of his kids are here, and I just note 1 failure to appear. I'd ask the court to consider an OR bond.
from the state,
So the allegations are officers responded for a disturbance. When officers arrived on scene, the victim stated that her boyfriend, Mr. Evans, had come over to eat dinner, and she stated he was not acting like his normal self. He then asked her if she was going to take him home so she does not have to take the bus. She said no. He then hit the plate of food out of her hand and it hit her in the face. He then put both of his hands around her neck, squeezing to where she was unable to breathe. He then pinned her up against the bed, continuing to strangle her. The suspect then left the scene. State is concerned about these allegations as well as a previous felony conviction of burglary. The officers deferred the prosecution bond, but state's requesting a monetary bond.
there's 1 prior violent felony, 8 felonies, 11 misdemeanors, 1 prior failure to appear. $10,000 anyway, plus jurors if requested. Hawkins,
Grand jury 522. So 521.
what's your name? Is that the PW?
Brittany Lewis on Ashley Hawkins. She might be on James.
He's on.
Oh, okay.
This is Hawkins.
He's next. All right, thank you.
We'll waive probable cause, Your Honor.
All right, Esteban,
Your Honor, Esteban, Miss Hawkins only has 1 felony conviction on her record. She's got an OR score of 2 and no failures to appear. There are no convictions of violence at all, either misdemeanors or felonies. She is denying these allegations, Your Honor. She's working full-time at Talbot House right now as a housing specialist. She has 4 children. They are 20, 17, 13, and 10. They all live with her. Unfortunately, Your Honor, she does not have money for bond at this time. Obviously, we recognize that this is a serious charge, but we would ask the court to consider an OR would be indeed jurisdiction.
From the state.
Yes, Your Honor. So the allegations are, there was a dispute about someone owing the other person money. Ms. Lewis, the victim, stated that Ms. Hawkins was yelling, banging on her window with a firearm, fired 2 shots into the air, shot her front left tire. 2 9mm shell casings were collected from the scene. And then there's also an allegation that Ms. Hawkins had a child in the vehicle with her while she committed the offense. So based on this, the state is requesting a stay away from the prosecuting witness, no firearm order, and we'd be asking for a high bond given the allegation of discharging a firearm in public.
Ms. Hawkins has 1 felony, 11 misdemeanors, 1 pending charge, that's a nonviolent theft, 0 prior failures to appear. The allegation involves a weapon, 50,000 secured plus jurors if requested. James Hopkins.
Grand jury date 5/22.
You have your ID, ma'am? You'll just need to show it to the
Is
deputy.
that Amy Messer?
Check it. Ms. Hopkins, right here. This works. Checking, Judge, are you? She presented me a Ohio driver's license, a Amy Messer, 2 S's.
Good morning, ma'am. What would you like to say?
I'm just requesting a high bond.
And do you want what is called a juris monitor, which would put a radius around any place that you frequent so that you would be notified and officers would be notified if he comes within 3 miles of you?
Yes, ma'am, we live together, so I'm just trying to get my things out of the apartment. I just don't want him to be able to get out before I can get my things out of the home.
Oh.
So whatever you feel the need is, I just,
And you want a TPO?
yes, ma'am.
All right. Is he executing the TPO?
Yes. Esteban, Judge.
Waive
Probable
probable
cause,
cause.
sorry, guys.
Esteban.
He did just get off of probation on a misdemeanor early because he paid everything off and completed everything he was required to do. Just got a new job at Happy Properties doing maintenance. He certainly would stay away from prosecuting witnesses. He signed a temporary protection order, so I'll submit on that.
From the state.
Your Honor, the allegations are the defendant had been in a physical altercation with another male individual. Apparently he lost the fight, at which point a verbal altercation between Mr. Hopkins and the prosecuting witness happened. He attempted to strike her. The victim stated she fled from Hopkins on foot to avoid being assaulted. The victim advised that her daughter arrived on scene during the incident, and that's when Hopkins then began arguing with her daughter and chased her as well. Victim stated the defendant had choked her inside the bathroom of the apartment. So the officers defer to the prosecutor. State's going to be asking for a stay away, jurors have requested, and also a monetary bond due to the recent conviction for M1 assault in 2025.
There's 1 violent felony, 1 felony, 6 violent misdemeanors, 8 misdemeanors. The DV questionnaire was filled out. The officers noted injuries on neck and that the prosecuting witness's mouth was bloody. And the officer marked that the officer had reasonable belief that the defendant presented a credible threat of serious physical harm. On the M4 disorderly conduct, or keep a standard bond, which is 500 anyway. On the strangulation, $15,000 anyway, plus juris. Horsley. All right, thank you.
On all of it? You want all of it?
You said that last night.
Oh, they still here. Good morning. Waive probable cause.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. As to bond,
As to bond, Mr. Horsley is 68 years old. He's got no failures to appear for the court. He's got a short score of 2. He can stay away from Ulta Beauty. Looks like the amount in this case was $1,088, so just barely over the line to elevate it to a felony offense. These allegations are from April 18th. Mr. Horsley tells me that as soon as he became aware of them, he attempted to turn himself into the Norwood PD. He is on Social Security disability for some severe arthritis in his knees, so he doesn't have any money for bond at this time, Your Honor. We would ask the court for an OR.
did he turn himself in?
Yes, I came to Justice Center at 9 o'clock in the morning. They told me to go to Norwood. I pulled up right there near the Norwood police station. And the cop pulled up behind me, asked me what I was looking for. I said, the courthouse. He said, well, you got an active warrant. I said, that's why I'm here. He said, well, let's go to the training room for our paperwork. He parked my car and drove me down here.
Thank you. From the state,
Yes, Your Honor. So again, the allegation is $1,088 theft for Malta. Per the report, P. O'Connor is located the defendant at Land's End retail store where he was then taken into custody for his theft warrant. State will request to stay away from Ulta and defer to the court.
2,500 anyway, or alternative OR plus EMD. There's 4 violent felonies, 3 felonies, 1 violent misdemeanor, 7 misdemeanors, 0 prior failures to appear. And stay away from all Ulta stores. Johnson,
Grand jury report date 5/21.
Johnson's at you.
Sorry, that's 521.
5/21, yes.
is she down today?
She is.
She is down.
This is the PV.
Johnson.
Waive probable cause.
Yes, Your Honor, waive probable cause. Your Honor, I had a chance to meet with Ms. Johnson this morning. She's 25 years old. She does receive disability for mental health. I had one of our social workers from our office come over to speak with Ms. Johnson. She is in need of services. And Ms. Boyman indicated that she would be able to get her into Crossroads. Right now, she does not have any connection for her mental health. She's untreated. If she does get indicted, she will roll to drug court, but we'll probably look at mental health court for her. And I know she indicated that she would be willing to participate in treatment. So because of that, I would ask for supervised oral bond, just so we can kind of get her over to Crossroads.
I would, Judge, we're here for bond revocation on this case. She had EMU. It's my understanding that she wasn't able to charge her ankle monitor. We would be asking to change her bond, reinstate the bond and change it to SOR so that she can go to Crossroads. I also spoke to Ms. Boydman and she reiterated the same thing to me.
From the state.
Yes, Your Honor. State is concerned with the multiple violent misdemeanors as well as numerous drug charges and a few convictions. The state would be asking for a monetary bond due to this recent criminal history.
There are 2 violent misdemeanors, 10 misdemeanors, 3 pending charges, 9 failures to appear. Ms. Johnson has been on EMD twice and has been terminated unsuccessfully both times. The court is not doing straight OR because of the 9 prior failures to appear. On the drug paraphernalia, 1,000. Anyway, on the F5 possession, 1,000 anyway. I'll do on the other 250 anyway, the misdemeanor. 1,000 anyway on the F5, on the resisting arrest, 1,000 anyway. On the M4 drug paraphernalia, 250 anyway. Larkins.
Grand jury date 5/19.
On which one? All of it or?
On the 8811 and 8812 go together.
Okay,
And the other ones are.
thank you.
What was the date again? I'm sorry.
You're good, 5/19.
Thank you.
Look right here.
Dina Jones, Dina Jones.
Thank you. Waive probable cause.
With probable cause, Judge.
Ask the bond.
That's a bond, Judge. My client has a minimal record. This is still, I don't think this is ultimately indicted. He's working full-time at G3 and Monroe. He's gonna execute the, tender. I'm sorry. That's. He's gonna sign, he's signing the protection order, Judge. He has another place to stay for now. Lifelong resident of Cincinnati. I know he has multiple failures to appear, Judge, he has canceled. And, he's gonna come to court, as you can see, it's very, very minimal record. He can't afford much in bond, but we asked for OR bonds or potentially EMU, because of the very sale period.
From the state.
Sure. Officers are requesting a high bond due to the severity of charges and multiple failures to appear. The allegations are prosecuting witness's boyfriend allegedly made or sent text to her, basically created a fake number to, I don't know what the intent of that was. This caused a verbal dispute. The prosecuting witness was in her bedroom when the defendant came into the bedroom, started packing a bag to leave. The victim told Mr. Larkins to leave. It was at this point Mr. Larkins came at her on the bed and began punching her head. He then grabbed her neck with 2 hands with pressure and began choking her, which caused her to lose her breath. Ms. Jones attempted to fight back and grab her phone, but Mr. Larkins smacked the phone out of her hand. She was able to call 911 eventually. But while doing so, Mr. Larkins continued to hit her. So based on these allegations, failures to appear, state also requests a high bond, as well as a stay away from Dina Jones.
Judge, we obviously deny all those allegations, but Judge, for the reason you stated before, we'd be asking for a lower OR bond.
There is 1 prior felony, 2 pending charges, 7 prior failures to appear. As the state said, a high bond request and the officer's statement that Mr. Larkins allegedly admitted to blacking out, choking, striking, and assaulting victim. On the felonious assault, 15,000 secured plus juris if requested. On the strangulation, 20,000 anyway plus juris if requested. On the DV, 10,000 anyway plus juris if requested.
Ranger report date 5/22.
And for the record, the prosecuting witness did complete the DV questionnaire and believes that there's serious, that the defendant, that she was not safe and defendant would cause serious physical harm. Justin McCree.
I have a comment, please.
See what for your.
Waive probable cause.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is the add-on. Is this an add-on to the F3? Oh, no, the F3 was in 25. This is the one.
Yes, Your Honor, the F3 is pending. Unfortunately, Mr. McCree is going to be on nominal at least for now. So we'd be just requesting a nominal bond on this charge.
1,000 anyway. Smith.
Ranger report date 5/21.
Your Honor, Mr. Smith was not brought down this morning. I'm moving to waive his appearance, and I'll submit Luis Suarez's designation. He was in court yesterday, and Luis Suarez was appointed on that one.
All right.
So,
You waive probable cause.
yes, Your Honor.
All right. You asking for a nominal bond?
Yes, I am.
Anything from the state?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
It's a F5 possession, 1,000 anyway.
May I approach with the financial disclosure for Your Honor?
Yes.
Ranger date 5/21.
521? Yes. He was found imaging yesterday. Thank you.
All right. Daryl Baffler.
Mr. Baxter will plead guilty to this unclassified misdemeanor.
All right, Mr. Bachelor, a guilty plea is a complete admission of guilt. This is an unclassified misdemeanor. Maximum possible penalty is up to $1,000 and fines and costs up to 500 hours of community service. You do have the right to a trial. Knowing your right to trial, the maximum possible penalties, do you want to maintain a guilty plea to 1 count of driving under suspension?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Counselor, do you waive and stipulate?
Yes, sir.
Finding of guilty, Mr. Bachelor's been in for 1 night.
That's right.
Anything from the state?
FRA was marked as NA and no crash.
1, credit 1, remit the fines and costs.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Lee Dow.
Judge, Mr. Dow's over income, I'll represent for the purposes of law. Plea is not guilty.
Esteban.
Judge, I see no record, 0 failures to appear. Mr. Dow works as a dog trainer. He lives in Kentucky. He does that work in Kentucky, Ohio, and Indiana. He's lived in this area his whole life. He's an AKU grad, the Bachelor of Chemistry. the details of this situation is something that Mr. Dow and his next attorney will deal with, but I think that he is happy to stay away from this prosecuting witness, understanding that a protection order is in place. And given that he has absolutely no record, he asked the court for an LR bond.
From the state.
Stay away from prosecuting witness. As far as nothing beyond what's in the affidavit, Your Honor.
$1,000 anyway, plus jurors if requested. Downs,
I believe Mr. Downs waived.
You get this one. Is he one of them that is popular?
Information I got. He's already been held. I'd like to address him on, but I don't think he's. Okay.
Alright.
If we can waive his presence, Judge. It will be not guilty on this TRC series that has been added. He was arraigned yesterday on other charges. The bonds on those charges, I believe, are going to hold Mr. Downs regardless, so we ask the court for on this. I will designate John Black, who already represents Mr. Downs on the other charges.
was the EMU violation the sole basis the new charge?
What I have is that this was put on as a bond verification. Maybe the basis was the new charges. I don't have the full paperwork on the contract.
Sure, I do have the
I have it.
you have
The defendant violated the terms and conditions of EMU, arrested for the drug paraphernalia charge, syringes under the seat of the vehicle while there is a no driving order as a bond condition of this case. 1,000 anyway on each count. Ellington.
Ellington.
He is not guilty on behalf of Mr. Ellington.
All right, as to bond.
Judge, I see 0 failures to appear. An OR score of 2. Mr. Ellington works security at Game Time Bar. He has 2 kids. One who lives with him, who he provides for. He stays in Clifton. I have good contact information for him. This is a 4-3 misdemeanor. We ask the court for an OR bond.
From the state.
The allegations are the defendant was warned by management police he was no longer welcome. If he came back, he'd be subject to arrest. The police left the area. The defendant returned and attempted to steal a luggage cart. He admitted to returning to the property from which he had been trespassed. Further court.
There's 2 violent felonies, 6 felonies, 1 violent misdemeanor, 24 misdemeanors, 0 failures to appear. It'll be the standard bond, which is 500 anyway, or alternative OREMD. Gabbard.
He has a Quran scrambled.
You said it's scrambled.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all process stuff. Let's go ahead here in about 10 minutes.
All right.
He's one of the big ones.
He is. Are you bringing him out?
He's here.
Wheelchair.
Yeah. All I have is that big wheelchair.
There you go. But he is not guilty for Mr. Campbell.
Which the wheelchair's like 1/8 inch smaller than the door frame. So it's
Judge, I'm joined by Mr. Gabbard. pleading not guilty to these two charges. Mr. Gabbard does have an APA holder. Given that situation, we ask the court for an en banc.
From the state,
Your Honor, this defendant fled from a car which was being pulled over, which contained a theft suspect, and then had to be tased and resisted arrest. State would be asking for some type of monetary bond.
$2,500 each count. Grayson,
Grayson.
Not guilty.
all right. Esteban,
There's no failures to appear. I have good contact information for Ms. Grayson. She has my card, and we will stay in touch going forward on this case. She is not from Cincinnati. She is unfortunately stranded here, was traveling, her car broke down. She was allegedly at this apartment complex office. Is the basis of this charge. She understands that she will need to come back to court to get this taken care of. Her number one priority, though, is to get back home, where she has a 7 and an 8-year-old waiting for her in Mississippi. We are requesting the court an OR bond so that I can set this for trial, and this can be something that can be resolved so that Ms. Grayson can get back home.
from the state,
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
Sup-
Just to stay away from the Lakeshore Drive front.
supervised OR plus stay away from Lakeshore. Greer,
Mr. Greer is also being waived. He's already in custody. This is a probation violation that was added. If we will be not guilty on the PV, we would ask for an amount of bond. I think there may already be a monetary bond on it.
please. Anything from the state?
There you are.
1,000 anyway. Julian Hopkins,
Come on, here, Mr. Hopkins. Not going to on behalf of Mr. Hopkins, Judge.
Esteban,
Judge, as to bond, Mr. Hopkins has no juvenile record, no adult record. I think this was a misunderstanding. I talked to him about this incident. He didn't realize they were trying to take him over. He was having a busy morning, just dropped his sister off at Princeton High School, was going to pick up his brother to drop him off at, is he at middle school? Elementary school. Mr. Hopkins is a senior at Princeton. He's off this week preparing to graduate on Friday. He needs to get out. He has graduation practice on Wednesday. Also, Mr. Hopkins does have a very bright future. He had received a scholarship to Mount St. Joe's, $23,000 a year, where he's going to start in August and pursue a business degree. We're asking for an OR bond.
from the state,
The allegations are defendant was speeding in a school zone and failed to stop for lights and sirens. Defendant drove home at a high rate of speed and attempted to back into his driveway, but instead backed into a large tree. State was deferred.
Mr. Hopkins has no record as an adult or juvenile, no failures to appear. Supervised OR. Hutchinson,
Ms. Hutchinson is in a wheelchair.
I'm sorry.
Ms. Hutchinson in a wheelchair.
Okay.
Ms. Hutchinson? Outstanding. Love you already.
Not guilty on behalf of Ms. Hutchinson.
You can get your attorney's appointment, right?
Yes, I did.
She has.
Yes, she is. She's actually in the attorney, I'll give her that.
The bar is on the floor. Not guilty on behalf of Ms. Hutchinson, Judge.
And I will stand up.
You can stay, you're
Are
fine.
you sure?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
respect you, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
As a bond judge, we're asking for an OR bond for Ms. Hutchinson. I see her last convictions or last interactions with our legal system being some time ago. I would note Ms. Hutchinson is greatly involved in our community. She works with the Fountain House Interfaith Hospital Network. I hadn't heard of them before, but she told me a lot about what they do. Her primary purpose with that organization is with the TED program. They help make sure that people experiencing homelessness are able to gain access to shelters and aren't turned away just because they have animals in their care. This is something that she is very passionate about, advocating for animals. She's got 5 cats herself. She cites this, 3 of them are ESAs. Ms. Hutchinson cites these issues as starting with issues with her housing department. They've tried serving her unlawful evictions 3 times, and she then brought cases against them. That's where these issues are starting, but she is going to fight these the legal way. We're gonna figure this out. She's gonna get connected with a legal aid judge. We are asking for an OR bond. She has no capacity to pay. She's on SSI and does not have a pension right now.
From the state.
State's requesting a stay away from the prosecuting witness. And no facts beyond what's already in the affidavit.
Ma'am, that is definitely not an issue. We've had issues for the past 4 years. She left the home before Christmas.
All right. Everything is being recorded. Just let your attorney speak for you in here, okay? You're fine. It'll be a OR bond plus the stay away from Wendy Nepolis.
Thank you. God bless you. You have a very prosperous and nice day.
You too, ma'am.
I plan on it. I plan on getting out.
You've already getting out.
No, I'm at, not here. I'm at home.
Oh.
And I gotta go say hi to my son.
Jones.
I next week.
This is the minor reduction.
Yes.
I believe it will be resolved.
Amending this to a minor.
Oh, I heard that. I'm sorry, I didn't close the door. So I apologize. Mr. Jasmine, yes.
It's full of one.
I know. Okay. Judge, I believe we have to resolve this with a guilty plea to a disorderly conduct as a minor.
Mr. Jones, a guilty plea is a complete admission of guilt. The plea is to the amended charge of a minor misdemeanor. Maximum possible penalty is $150 fine plus costs. On the original charge, you do have the right to a trial to the court, to a jury trial, knowing your rights, the maximum possible penalties on the amended charge. Do you want to maintain a guilty plea to a minor misdemeanor disorderly conduct? Are you sure?
I don't even care, I just wanna get it over with.
Well, don't get a conviction because you want to get it over with.
I got a whole bunch of them.
Well, convictions, that's something you didn't do if you don't think you did it.
I'll push it out there. I gotta go through this over this.
No, I can't.
All right, I'm not taking a plea.
Okay.
There are 6 felonies, 0 prior failures to appear. This is an M4 disorderly conduct, OR bond.
Thank you.
Matthews.
Matthews.
Thank you, Mr. Matthews. Not guilty on behalf of Mr. Matthews.
All right. Where is this? What store is this?
Walmart.
What were the items allegedly attempted to be taken?
They totaled $44.94.
Was it like food, personal care items, or something else?
Stealing
Does it say?
in the men's section. Just as unpaid merchandise.
Mr. Matthews has 4 misdemeanors, 2 prior failures to appear. As to bond.
Asking for an OR bond, Judge. Mr. Matthews is 22 years old. He has stable address. He has that address through Talbot House. He's been working with him for some time now. He does have a stable cell phone, so I'll be able to reach him. I'm gonna get him connected with a social worker from my office as well to make sure there's no additional resources he may need access to. We'll submit on that, Judge.
Anything from the state?
This defendant was convicted twice last year for theft. I'm sorry. Yeah. So state is concerned about this repeated behavior. State will be requesting some type of monetary bond as well as to stay away from Walmart.
It doesn't look like Mr. Matthews has been on EMD before. He has a stable address, OR plus EMD with a stay away from Walmart. Give me 1 minute, I have a warrant.
You want to call out there?
Yeah.
Either agree.
Deanna McGreener. Oh, okay, so we're talking dad of Alexandria. Do you know if she wants a protection order? Okay. So just hang tight. That's the
You said
husband of
yes.
Deanna. No, it's not a protection order.
But, I mean, you could say that. I mean,
Yeah.
but I'm not-
I understand. Yeah.
Did I give you- oh,
It was in the,
stack?
it was in the stack. So I'm gonna need her to because she wants to plead. So you guys, it'll be in that stack. It's fine.
Okay.
But if you guys haven't heard under suspension, I haven't heard traffic.
That guy is actually more stressful.
Who is?
The husband of Deanna.
Doesn't
Yeah,
make it
I know.
easy to me.
Just let me know.
Let's check.
It's on yours.
No, I checked his Snapchat.
I mean, how do these even separate? Looks like somebody put this on.
Is the golf club in the house?
It's
Is the golf club inside the house?
everything we are.
Yeah.
So, someone is,
Yeah, but these, like, being here in the city before I have to attorney, I used to have to get all my documents together and you just get duplicates.
because the annoying part is that
She had 2 of them back there. She had another one.
2 warrants?
He's right, tomorrow's gonna be busy with these warrants.
Yeah, the rest of this week,
I told you.
although maybe there'll be direct hearings, which the no bond hearing will not be happening tomorrow. Because we're gonna indict it today.
Oh,
Libby, did you, have your traffic ticket?
Oh, my traffic ticket is missed.
No show officer?
What were you allegedly doing?
Allegedly violated, street cleaning.
Oh.
So I was in Washington and they have quarterly street cleaning on my street, and so they just like put up signs. I got a ticket on a Tuesday, and the sign said Monday.
No.
And then I went to the hearing and they.
Sure.
All right, we'll give you 20.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, ma'am, too much.
Pick it up.
There's,
I had a parking ticket for keyboard, so I was just like, whatever, I'll deal with this one. Right.
Yeah.
But I just heard about it, and I gotta, because we live in Wild.
They like double it.
But they didn't double it, but they sent me mail from the police department being like, you need to pay this ticket, otherwise we can tow your car. And I was like, do you have nothing to do? Do you have nothing?
is that an actual letter? Or was it-
Oh,
So
It was-
it's
it was real.
I'm gonna go kick him.
McCreener,
Miss McCreena?
That's
I'm sorry.
PW's husband.
All right. All right. You said the PW's husband?
Yeah, it's not the PW.
Okay.
It also happens to be Ms. McGrander's father.
This is father.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Would you like to say something, sir, or were you just here to support? Okay, thank you. All right. As to bond,
Judge, Ms. McCrainer is executing that protection order now. She does not live with her mother. She understands that while this case is pending, the protection order in place, she'll stay away from her mom. She's 30 years old, never been arrested before, no convictions, arrests were one. She is in jail right now at Lace Bridal for tour, which is in the Reading Road Rental District. Yeah, it's a good job. She's had it for about 4 years, Judge. We are asking the court for an OR bond.
from the state,
Allegation is defendant pushed her mother out of the front door. State will ask her to stay away and defer to court.
there's no record, there's one prior failure to appear. She executed the TPO OR. McKinney,
Ms. McKinney would like to, or Mr. McKinney, sorry, would like to resolve this.
one of the, which, is this a true M1? Which ones is we pleading to? Some of these are, one of these is an M1.
One of them is, I'll amend it. Your Honor, the 26 series looks like it's the M1. I would amend it to a like 111.
Thank you.
For the county, if you plead to the 15188 series, we'll dismiss the 25261.
I'm sorry, let's go back. So what's the city plea?
Yes, ma'am. The city will dismiss the 24 series in exchange for a guilty plea on the 26 series. But I will amend the suspension charge to ending in .111, so it's unclassified.
Thank you. Guilty to that series.
Then the county,
County on 25 TRD 15188, if the defendant pleads guilty to both counts A and B, the state will dismiss the entirety of TRD 25261.
there's only the B charge on that. He already pled to the A and C, so you're dismissing the B.
The A and C.
Yeah, he pled at a different time to the A and C.
Oh, okay. So I only have an A and B for the 15188.
Yeah, he's pleading to those, right?
Oh, sorry, she just helped me figure it out.
Okay.
My apologies.
All right, so he's pleading to the A and the B on the county 15188, and then the A, B, and C on the 13549.
Yes. Correct.
Were there accidents in any of these? No. All right, Mr. McKinney, a guilty plea is a complete admission of guilt. The safety restraint violation, and the unauthorized plates are minor misdemeanors. Maximum possible penalty is $150 fine plus cost. There's a mandatory minimum on the safety restraint violation, I believe of $30. On the others, are these all unclassified?
Yes, Your Honor, for the county.
Yes, for the city, with the amendment.
All the driving under suspensions and the failure to reinstate are unclassified misdemeanors. Maximum possible penalty is up to $1,000 in fines and costs, up to 500 hours of community service. You do have the right to a trial. Knowing your right to trial, the maximum possible penalties. These offenses are also offenses that enhance, meaning that additional convictions of the same or similar charges can result in additional more severe penalties. Specifically, under the driving under suspensions, you are at a point to where new charges carry jail time. And so you can go to jail for the driving charges and get up to 180 days on future charges if they're not amended like these were. Do you want to maintain a guilty plea?
Yeah.
I'm sorry? All right, Counselor, do you waive and stipulate?
We do, Your Honor.
And on the amendment, waive service of a new complaint and arraignment?
Yes, Your Honor.
Finding of guilty, mitigation?
In mitigation, he did spend a night in jail. He's asking for credit for that. He does work. He's been at the same job for about a year now. He does maintenance with, sorry, I apologize. Trying to get the name of it. Prime Maintenance Group. It's full-time. He's taking responsibility today. I'd also let you know that he indicated to me that he had gone to the License Bureau and had sorted through his license in 2025. And that's what his intention at this time too, is once he gets out to get that all straightened out and not drive until it's straightened out.
From the state?
Your Honor, from the city, I would just note that insurance is working on the ticket.
Same for the county, Your Honor, nothing further.
One, credit one, remit the fines and costs. Corona.
Corona.
I'm sorry.
Your Honor, all of these are minors or unclassified. I'd like to resolve them today. 3 minors and 1 unclassified.
All right.
What do you want to do with the county cases?
Would you dismiss one in exchange for one?
Yeah, we'll dismiss the open container fee to the traffic.
So guilty to the 13551 on the county docket.
You said plea to that?
Yes.
And then the 8967,
We'll dismiss for plea.
the city 4979,
I believe they plan to plead guilty to that.
and the traffic light violation.
We are okay with a no contest plea on that.
Yes, no contest on the 22359. And guilty to the other 2.
All right, Ms. Corona, guilty plea is a complete admission of guilt. The disorderly conduct is a minor misdemeanor. Maximum possible penalty is $150 fine plus cost. The driving under suspension is unclassified misdemeanor. Maximum possible penalty is up to $1,000 in fines and costs, up to 500 hours of community service. A no contest plea is not an admission of guilt, but it is an admission of the facts alleged against you in the complaint or ticket. The traffic light violation is a minor misdemeanor. Maximum possible penalty is $150 fine plus cost. You do have the right to a trial. Knowing your right to trial, the maximum possible penalties, do you want to maintain a no contest plea for the traffic light violation and guilty pleas to the driving under suspension and disorderly conduct? say yes. You wanna do it?
Yeah.
Alright. You waive and stipulate?
We'll waive and stipulate.
Can I have the facts on the no contest?
Yes, ma'am. On or about July 22nd, 2024, in the city of Cincinnati, Hamilton County, state of Ohio, the defendant operated a motor vehicle and while doing so went through a red light causing an accident. Insurance was not marked any way on the ticket.
Findings of guilty. She's been in one night.
She has been in one night, yes.
Anything from the state?
No, you're. Actually, on the county FRA marked no crash.
One, credit one, remit the fines and costs. Six.
Your Honor, I had trouble locating her. If I could have just a brief moment when she comes out, please.
Six. Right. Pull your arms. Okay.
I mean, she has 2 minor misdemeanors, 0 failures to appear, so I'll give you a chance, but I mean, unless there's something groundbreaking, it's gonna be a OR.
Thank you.
Alright.
No.
Thank you. Not guilty, Your Honor. Asking the court for an OR bond today. She does live here in Cincinnati. I do have good contact information, no failures to appear, just 2 prior minor misdemeanors on her record.
Anything from the state?
No, you're.
Supervised or? Summer?
I'll take what? Supervisor Earl. Summer. Right up there.
Nicholas Rampersad. Nicholas Rampersad.
Summer.
Not guilty for Ms. Summer.
Is there anything from the state? There's no record, no failure to appear. Allegation is a punch, no allegation of a weapon.
Nothing to add, Your Honor.
No record, no failures to appear. OR plus stay away. Starkey?
He's an area violator.
Oh. Starkey. Williams.
We'll be striking right here. We should have full attention for it. I'll take care of the rest of the time. Again, as we're getting ready, I have Ohio driver's license for Rebecca Thomas.
That's the PW.
All right. Yes, ma'am. What would you like to say?
It was a misunderstanding. I have tried to go to the address to get my property because I was told to call police when I did. But my daughter went the day before, then the next day I went last night, tried to, but wasn't right. So then I went to the sheriff's department. So he started saying like, I can go get him. I'm like, I can. I started showing, he's like, why can't you? And I showed him, he said, why is it a TPO? And why can't you go back there? I'm like, I don't live there. He lives there. I don't stay there. I'm just trying to get some things of me and my daughter. But I started showing stuff then. I don't know. He said that I couldn't come down here because he want to put a warrant on him for born over there, or my daughter was there or something. But the TPO is not against my daughter. It's with me.
Is there anything from the state?
No, Your Honor.
Nothing for the city judge.
So is it the Ryland Avenue address? Who lives there?
He does.
He,
That's really that one, my actual address.
Okay, so you're on EMD there. And they have he violated the protection order by showing up to your address. So do they have your address as Ryland? Because you said you went there.
no, he doesn't have my address. His sister lives on Friday. That other place is aunt. That's on the bottom, but that's his aunt, and we were staying there.
So did he come to your address or not?
No, I wanted to go get my things. They told me I couldn't, and I had to come down here because
You went to get the things where? At Ryland or somewhere else?
somewhere, on the bottom list.
Okay. All right. From the state.
Nothing from the county, Your Honor.
Nothing for the city.
OR on the new charges, reinstate the bond on the other charge.
So I can get my things.
That, I don't know if there's something that you have that's preventing you from going to get your stuff. Do you have a TPO against you? If they told you to call the police to get your stuff, that sounds like a TPO. So if you have something, you need to do whatever those orders are. I don't know what they are, so I can't tell you what to do except follow whatever orders another judge has said before. All right? All right. Williams,
Octavia Miller, order of protection requested.
Left over the restrap.
Not guilty for Mr. Williams.
all right. Who are we looking for? Octavia Miller.
Yeah, them all my kids.
Your Honor, I did speak with him about the protection order. He was willing to sign it. However, his concern is that his own 4 children are on there. And so I don't think there's any allegations involved.
Yeah, it wasn't, it was just.
There's nothing, it doesn't involve the children. They weren't, I don't think they were present. I would ask the court to strike them and he'll sign the TPO against the prosecuting witness.
From the state.
No indication that the children were present. Yeah, it looks like the location entered CS something plasma. Appears to be some sort of
Yes, sir.
place of employment. Stay away from prosecuting witness. Defer.
What?
I'll take the kids off.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, Esteban.
Esteban, Your Honor, Ms. Williams indicates to me that he did turn himself in when he found out about these allegations. He did sign the TPO to stay away from the prosecuting witness. They do not live together. He does work. He's self-employed. He does landscaping. So it's a busy season right now. He's asking the court to consider an OR bond. I do have good contact information. He stays with his brother in Colerain. He also has my card to keep in touch.
From the state.
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
OR plus jurist is requested. Woods,
Okay. Yes, sir.
You got these, so the two.
OR Terrace, Mount.
Uncle Tel.
Wait, there's three.
Escott,
Each of those.
I cannot pronounce it.
We're calling?
This is Woods.
Yes, yes.
I was calling the PW,
Oh, okay, sorry.
but not that I can pronounce it. So.
Not guilty for Mr. Woods, Your Honor. With regard to bond, he is 39 years old. He does live right across the border in Fort Wayne, Indiana, but he understands the importance of this, the seriousness of this, and he will return to court. The prosecuting witness here is a coworker, a past coworker. He can stay away. He doesn't need to have any contact with this person and doesn't want to have any contact. He's an independent contractor. He does trucking, and so he needs to be out so that he can continue his business. He's got good information for me. I've got good information for him. I guess the court to consider an SOR with the state in place.
From the state,
Stay away from prosecuting witness, refer to the court.
supervised OR plus stay away. Patel,
She has a order from North College.
Supervised OR. Patel.
she has a holder. All right,
Your Honor, she'd like to resolve these today. The holder is a North Collegeville traffic matter as well.
So the county will offer, if you plead guilty to the 3 driving under suspensions, the state will dismiss the 2 speeding and the 1 safety violation.
Yes,
one of these is an M1.
can we treat it as an unclassified?
Yes.
Thank you.
Ms. Patel, guilty plea is a complete admission of guilt. These are unclassified misdemeanors. Maximum possible penalty is up to $1,000 in fines and costs, up to 500 hours of community service. You do have the right to a trial. Knowing your right to trial, the maximum possible penalties, do you want to maintain a guilty plea to the 3 unclassified driving under suspension?
Yes,
All right, counsel, do you waive and stipulate
we do, Your Honor.
on the amendment waive service of a new complaint and arraignment?
Yes, Your Honor.
Finding of guilty mitigation.
Your Honor, she's just been dealing with a lot of financial and emotional issues, which is why these cases lingered for so long. But she is taking responsibility today. She understands she needs to get her license in order. She has been locked up one night.
From the state.
Insurance was marked yes on the city too.
Was marked yes for the county as well.
1 credit, 1 remit the fines and costs.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day, ladies.
This one's for- let's see. Borden, Davis, Gibson, McClanahan.
Judge, I have Gordon and Davis. I don't have Gibson and McClanahan, but I can go get those.
I just need to see if there's bonds been posted. Borden, Jamarta Borden. All right, on Borden, KPS, 1,000 at 10:48 a.m. All right. Jalen Davis. Mr. Davis, did you post the bond?
Yeah.
All right. It'll be the same bond you already posted. Mr. Davis is here today. No record, no failures to appear. Is there anything from the state?
No, Your
All right. Is there somewhere he needs to stay away from?
Honor. It's, property of Jermiri Deshay Hutchinson.
All right, stay away from Ms. Hutchinson. All right, go get a new court date. You'll go out of here and go to, what room is it, 115? 117. All right? Yes, sir, right out of here.
Appreciate it.
Thanks. All right, Gibson. Did I set a,
Andrew Lewis present.
did I set a bond on this?
That name sounds familiar. Maybe it was a cross one.
There was a cross complaint.
It was.
Yes, Mr. Lewis was also.
Did they just cite them?
I believe so.
Okay, because I'm like, this is a DV, so typically it wouldn't even come, okay.
That's my understanding. She was executing that protection order now.
All right, so these were cross complaints. All right, so you shouldn't have one for Gibson. It looks like that was a cross complaint, and they cited them here. Ms. Gibson is here. Is there anything from the state?
Just stay away from crossing orders.
OR plus the TPO.
Thank you.
All right,
Maybe give me a second to circle the detail.
Yeah.
You're gonna be on the hallway.
Yeah.
I can find
all right, McClanahan. Good morning. All right. It was an OR bond. It'll be the same bond that was already posted. Go to Rule 117 to get your next court date, all right?
I can't wait till today.
This charge is a misdemeanor of the second degree, and it carries up to 90 days in jail, up to $750 fine plus costs and a possible period of probation. So you probably wanted to go to the trial judge.
I mean, I brought some evidence to ask the court for leniency. I live in Dayton, I went to college, and I worked full time. So I was hoping I could just get it handled today. I know I missed some court dates and I apologize, but.
All right. Ms. Taylor,
Oh, yeah.
would you mind standing in? This is a 21 case. It's an M2. Apparently, Mr. McClanahan, it looks like has at some point been in recovery and is doing very well. I'm not sure if there's something that can be worked out with the state on this case.
This is a protection of the Gibson. Sorry.
A test for what? You mean a lab report? The only thing I would accept is just, I mean, it's. Oh, it's a charge of one. So what do you propose for trial? DC and work.
Mama, what let me in?
Okay. So next time, you'll listen.
Front, back?
The what?
Once it's on next time, you'll know.
Of the next year. And I think it's like snacks. I've been at my house.
We just took him with, you will. So we, oh. Hey.
No.
Have you all worked something out?
I believe so, Judge. Sounds like there's gonna be a reduction to disorderly conduct as an M4.
A guilty plea is a complete admission of guilt. The M4 is maximum possible penalty is up to 30 days in jail to a $250 fine plus cost, possible period of probation. On the original charge, you have the right to a trial to the court, to a jury trial, to have your attorney call and cross-examine witnesses, to testify or not testifying to not be used against you. Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
And you understand the charges, the maximum possible penalties, and your rights?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
you wish to waive those rights and maintain a guilty plea to a misdemeanor of the fourth degree disorderly conduct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, counsel, you waive and stipulate.
Yes.
That includes waiver of service of a new complaint arraignment.
Yes.
Finding guilty. It looks like Mr. McClanahan has brought some documentation of
Yes.
what he's been doing over the past 5 years.
Yes, Judge. So it sounds like he got this charge late winter of 2021. He, the next day after getting out of jail, went to Lumiere and got himself started in some treatment programs. He stayed there for over a year. He graduated from intensive treatment April 5th, 2022. While he was in treatment, he gained employment where he has been team member of the month. They even wrote him a letter saying that he is exceptional. He teaches new hires. He's done an amazing job. He's dependable. He has also gone to Sinclair up in Dayton and is just all around been working on bettering his life. My understanding is he has 1 night in custody on this charge from the original date of offense. We're asking for credit time served.
From the state?
Nothing to add, just really happy to hear about the change in ways.
Thank you.
All right. 1, credit 1, remit the fines of costs. Good luck, sir. All right. Thank you.